the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Tuesday, December 10, 2024. In the headlines, Royal Clipper crew rescues 2 Grenadian fishermen in distress at sea. Emmeline Pear and Peter David are the 2 lone names confirmed for the political leadership of the new National Party. Public Accounts Committee to hold its first meeting in 2025. Also in the news, regionally, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley says CARICOM delegation invited to observe Trinidad and Tobago's upcoming general elections. Internationally, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu appears in court on corruption charges. Plus, in the sports news, Grenville Secondary and Anglican High claim championship honors in netball final, while Sarin seals the series in 7-wicket win for West Indies. We are reporting the day's news. Stay with us.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave bathroom tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. 2 Grenadian fishermen are back home safely after being rescued at sea. On Monday morning, both men from St. Andrew were saved by the Royal Clipper, a sailing vessel on its way to Grenada. Renaped Thomas spoke with the agent for Royal Clipper and has this report.
2 Grenadian fishermen from St. Andrews were rescued at sea on Monday morning after their boat encountered trouble while fishing off the coast of Grenada. The fishermen, who were operating in waters near the island, were assisted by the Royal Clipper, a vessel that was en route to Grenada from Union Island. According to reports, the fishermen's boat experienced mechanical failure, leaving them stranded in open waters. With no immediate way to fix the issue and no other vessel nearby, the fishermen were left in a vulnerable situation. Fortunately, the Royal Clipper, which was traveling towards Grenada, spotted the distressed men and came to their aid. Augustine Woodruff, owner of Woodish Shipping Agency, the agency responsible for Royal Clipper, retold the story of the rescue.
Some passengers who were on the top deck actually saw them far apart, right? And then they alerted the crew. And then with the crew now, I think they took binoculars and they spotted them and they realized that this man was in distress. And what they said is that they left home about 1 o'clock in the morning to go fishing. And apparently they caught plenty of fish, about 200 pounds or more, and they were trying to return. And in coming back now, they had one engine, and one engine stopped. Right, so they start to try to repair whatever, and they say in trying to repair something else broke, and with that now they couldn't do nothing. And after that, a little while, a little struggle, the little boat started taking water, right, and then they started bailing out water, but they realized if they're going to continue to bail the water, they're going to lose a little energy they have. So they thought being as so far out, ship sinking, they forgot about fish and boat, and they thought they could swim to land. But it was a struggle because I think it was some 5-meter swells that was where they were, right? So they say a couple other ships pass, and maybe they try to indicate, but nobody saw, look out for them.
The crew of the Royal Clipper responded quickly to assist the 2 fishermen who were reportedly unharmed but in need of assistance. The fishermen were safely brought on board the vessel and cared for.
They spent the night in the water. They was very cold, trembling and all of that. And when the ship picked them up, they had to help them. They gave them clothes, they gave them food, they brought them to the hospital on the ship, and they treated them, and they take very, very good care of them. In speaking to them after, when we went to the Welcome Center, I tried to get some information as local agent, and the names were Josh Sylvester from Sendall Street and Donley George from Subies, actually Grenadians.
Both fishermen were reported to be in good health despite the stressful situation, and the relevant authorities were informed of the situation. The Royal Clipper crew were praised for their quick and effective response in rescuing the young men. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
Now, political leader of the new National Party and leader of the opposition, Dr. Keith Mitchell, appears to be keeping true to his word to bow out of frontline politics. Cherry and Blackman Stephen has the details.
Roland Bowler, General Secretary of the main opposition New National Party, has confirmed that only 2 persons are in the race to become the new political leader of the party, and there is no nomination from the floor on Convention Day for the position. The NNP has scheduled December 15th for the convention, overdue by approximately 2 years.
At the close of or the deadline when you could have dropped in your application, there were only 2 applicants in the name of Honorable Peter David and the Honorable Emmeline Pierre.
He further explained that the position of political leader is the only position that there was a screening committee for.
You have to look at people's character, you have to look at their ability not only to marshal the troops inwardly, but to attract people to the organization, and of course to attract people of international standard with good review.
Based on the screening process, current political leader Dr. Keith Mitchell, who has been at the helm of the NNP since 1989, will not be contesting the position.
I told Sister Kate a while ago, I said, Kate, I feel like a happy father listening to the team tonight. I feel fortunate.
The 2 contesting for the leadership position have launched targeted messages to the more than 250 delegates expected to vote during the internal session of the convention. In her messages, Pierre tells the delegates she will abide by the co-principles of the party.
This convention is pivotal. It's not just about choosing new leaders. It's about safeguarding the future of the NNP for generations to come.
Peter David wants a fair fight, so he is calling for unity and transparency ahead of the NNP leadership contest, which is scheduled for Sunday at the St. Andrews Anglican Secondary School.
Transparent, democratic contest is not confusion. It is not fighting. It is a sign of a strong and functioning movement. There are people who would want to show it up as that. I detest any fanning of the flames of tribalism or division. The other campaigns don't have to lose for my campaign to win.
Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
Meanwhile, as the NNP convention draws near, tensions rise with accusations of election manipulation. But the party's leadership dismisses the claims and assures security for the event. Rena P. Thomas tells us more.
As the countdown is on to the new National Party convention on Sunday, December 15th, and tension within the party has escalated with accusations and finger-pointing intensifying, Kennedy Budlow, A well-known NMP supporter took to social media accusing the party's current leader of handpicking delegates for the upcoming election process to manipulate the results in his favor. However, these accusations were swiftly dismissed by NMP General Secretary Roland Bola during an interview on GBN's To The Point program this morning.
I don't know where Kennedy would get his information from. I did not see or hear his program. I've heard Kennedy on a lot of different programs before. I know him to be an individual who is loud, who speaks out, who feels that he's an authority on a lot of subject matters. Whether he has the intelligence and the information so to do, I am not absolutely sure about that. I know him to be a person that speaks with other people, listens to what they say, and then he go and expose himself as though he's an authority on those matters, but it is not for me to determine whether those information are credible. On most occasions, I believe that he will be giving his opinion. One thing, Kennedy Boudlal is not a member of the National Executive. Kennedy Boudlal don't sit in executive meetings. Kennedy Boudlal is not even a registered member of the NNP. And I checked yesterday to be sure, because last Friday I was asked that question. I said, I know he's a supporter. He's been around. He has been hooting for the NNP before. And defending NNP, but I can't recall seeing his name as a member, and I checked yesterday with the office to make sure.
The General Secretary further stated that while Mr. Boudlal is known for his strong support to the party, the view expressed was his opinion. He revealed that Mr. Boudlal is not a registered member of the NNP and is not part of the executive team of the party.
There has been no elite people to pick delegates. Delegates have been chosen constituency by constituency, as I explained before. And if the caller was listening, that is the process that happened. Every constituency, the person in charge, the person in the lead, they go ahead and choose. The transition committee, who was given the responsibility to put certain regulations and help plan how this thing would happen, had made it absolutely clear, and so the national executive had agreed with it, that for the position of political leader, there will be no nomination coming from the floor. Only the persons who have applied and have been interviewed and has been sent forward, these people are the only people who will be nominated for the position. So there is not a chance that someone could nominate Dr. Mitchell from the floor.
The new National Party Convention will be held at the St. Andrews Anglican Secondary School this Sunday at 9 a.m. It is one that is expected to drive change within the party. Bola confirmed that additional security will be provided at the event.
To be part of Sunday's activity, whether you're a delegate or you want to come as an observer, I wish you luck, and I tell you, have no fear. There's some fear-mongering going around where people are saying there's going to be riot and what have you and what have you. We are doing everything within our power to have adequate security. We do not believe that anyone who would riot, we do not believe that the people who will be involved are senseless enough to do so. But for all precautions necessary, we are ensuring that there is sufficient security just in case a person or two decide to behave unruly or bad.
The convention is being closely watched as a pivotal movement for the future direction of the party. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
Meanwhile, as was mentioned, Dr. Keith Mitchell, opposition leader and chairman of the Public Accounts Committee in the House of Representatives, has disclosed that he will be calling a meeting of the committee in January 2025 to discuss audited accounts of government and other matters pertaining to the budgeting of government funds. Cherry and Blackman Stephen reports.
Traditionally, an upcoming year's budget is presented in late November or early December, and it's usually approved by both houses of Parliament by the end of December, so that it can go into effect on January 1st of the new year. However, in October 2024, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell said the 2025 budget, or estimates of revenue and expenditure, will not be presented during the traditional period of November to December, but instead will be presented during the first quarter of 2025.
I'm sure you could appreciate a number of reasons why we've taken that decision, starting first of all with the significant disruption caused by Hurricane Beryl. Second, we only recently passed a supplemental budget which also includes addressing Hurricane Beryl.
Section 5 of the Public Finance Management Act describes the fiscal year for Grenada as the period 1st January to December 31st of each year, while Section 15 instructs that the Finance Minister shall submit to the Standing Committee on Finance at least 2 months before the end of the fiscal year the annual estimates of the government for the following fiscal year, even if there is a presentation of the budget within the fiscal year. Commenting on the late presentation, Dr. Mitchell said in an interview that as chairman of the Public Accounts Committee, he will be calling several relevant public officers to a meeting of the committee to get a better understanding of government's finances.
Since we have just been presented with an audited account only recently, we'll have the first meeting of the Public Accounts Committee in January, so we should have information specific based on data that we receive.
The duty of the Public Accounts Committee is to examine audited accounts of the state as well as the accounts of corporations, boards, and other bodies appointed by government and report to the House. The other members of the PHC are Dr. Clarice Modeste and Kate Lewis in the lower house and Roderick Sinclair and Salim Rahman in the upper house. Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
We are reporting the news from the Grenadian capital. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
At Ariza, we find ways to celebrate you. Little wins or bigger ones. Working hard and staying on track. Meet your need while saving for your dreams with our Chairs to You loan. Get up to $50,000, repayable in up to 10 years, and benefit from a lump sum saving when the loan is repaid. Live those dreams. Follow those steps. Take that leap of faith or invest in yourself. Make a toast. Lift a glass. Cheers to you. Join today and apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom. Your future.
This holiday season, Grenlec is giving you the chance to brighten your holiday with our Pay, Win, and Celebrate promotion. Keep your Grenlec account current, download and use the app to enter for a chance to win big. 10 lucky customers will win up to $300 in electricity credits every week. And that's not all. 2 grand prize winners will enjoy electricity credits for an entire year. That's up to $500 per month for 12 months. Pay your bills and enjoy the rewards this holiday season with Grenlec. Energize your celebrations with us this season. Terms and conditions apply.
Let's play bingo!
Sunday, December 15th, Megaforce Promotion invites all to their massive signature event of the year, Super Sunday! Super Sunday Mega Bingo! Get ready because from 5 p.m. we bring the excitement to Victoria Park in Grenville for the very first time. And this year, you can win over $150,000.
Hold up.
Yes, $150,000 in cash and prizes. Plus, 50 bingo fans will get their $500 Christmas present. Act fast and secure your tickets now at $60 for one or $100 for two. Free buses island-wide. This will be the event not to miss. Sunday, December 15th is Super Sunday in Grenada. From the management and staff of Megaforce Promotions.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Everyone wants money, don't you? The National Lotteries Authority's Lotto jackpot is $176,000. Play today for chances at improving your life. Lotto. Play and win a lot of money.
I'm sorry, I couldn't take any more of your gaslighting. Just go. I got burned too many times. I went to Quartz and found myself a new flame.
Say goodbye to your old appliances and hello to new ones from Quartz, bringing Christmas home.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Make this Christmas happen for everyone this year with Republic Bank. The finest loans we have to spread the Christmas cheer. With Republic Bank, we can make your dreams come true.
Republic Bank. We're the one for you.
Christmas is all about the moments we share, the smiles, the laughter, and the love that fills our homes. This season, let your walls reflect the warmth of family time. Sisson's Paint, match with every shade of togetherness. Celebrate 12 weeks of Christmas with Sissons. Buy one, get one 30% off on selected items. And with every purchase of any Sissons Paint, you get a chance to win US $100 every week for 12 weeks, from October 1st to December 22nd. Terms and conditions apply. Available at all Sissons hardware dealers nationwide. Sissons, internationally tested, brilliantly affordable.
The days are hot and we can't work or sleep comfortably. We toss and turn. Why continue to suffer? Modern Electrical Solutions has the solution. They have the best air conditioning units and staff to serve and advise you. So why delay? Modern Electrical Solutions can save your days and nights. Call today and receive 10% off on all AC units, repairs and maintenance work during the months of November and December 2024. Call 440-7935, 416-7410 or 534-0037 or visit them at Snow Corner, St. George. See you soon.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Make this Christmas happen for everyone this year with Republic Bank. The finest loans we have to spread the Christmas cheer. With Republic Bank, we can make your dreams come true. Like magic, it will appear. With Republic Bank, make this Christmas happen. With Republic Bank this year. Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Republic Bank. We're the one for you.
Several workers of the Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority are undergoing training to operate a newly purchased wood shredder and other machinery on the sister Isle of Carriacou. Myrna Julian, Communications Manager at the authority, explained that the machinery plays a crucial role in the cleanup of the playing fields, which are being used as temporary dump sites.
So that the officers of the authority, our persons who are in the maintenance crew, as well as temporary staff of Carriacou, who would be using that bit of machinery, would be engaged in training. They are currently engaged in training for the use of the equipment, its maintenance, etc., to ensure that we optimize its use, that we are able to maintain it properly, that we apply the proper occupational health and safety standards to ensure that it is safely handled.
According to Julian, the wood shredder is the first of its kind in the Caribbean and part of a $3 million investment by the Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority.
The state-of-the-art wood shredder is manufactured by an international company, Vrema. It is only one of 7 of its kind which was made, and Grenada is the only country where this exists. And of course, it is a very expensive bit of machinery. The investment is a huge investment in the equipment. The government has pumped $3.1 million in the investment in equipment for this initiative.
The wood shredder, along with other newly procured equipment, falls under Project Pristine, a restoration initiative aimed at rebuilding Carriacou and Petite Martinique following the passage of Hurricane Beryl. Well, CXC CEO and Registrar Dr. Wayne Wesley explained the decisions earlier this year regarding underperforming programs. Here's the report.
CXC's CEO and Registrar Dr. Wayne Wesley claims the council had no intention of removing underperforming TVET subjects. Instead, he stated the goal was to suspend the offerings while meeting with educators to allocate resources to better deliver the subjects. News of the temporary suspension of the TVET courses sparked controversy with education officials in the region, forcing CXC to reverse its decision. Dr. Wesley explained that it would be useless to design examinations for subjects with no registrants.
Those subjects weren't removed. What we were contemplating is having a discussion with the ministries of education about those subjects that were underperforming, and the fact that teachers indicated to us that they have challenges with resources and teacher availability to deliver some of these subjects. So the idea was to have a discussion. Let's suspend the offering, not to remove it totally from the system, but let's suspend the offering to facilitate the resourcing of the system to be able to deliver these programs. Because the truth is, there were many territories not having one single registrant for some of these subjects. So if you don't, then it doesn't make sense you continue to produce examination papers for which you don't have students writing.
The subjects considered for suspension were Agricultural Science Double Award, Mechanical Engineering Technology CSEC, Green Engineering, and Electrical and Electronic Engineering CAPE. Dr. Wesley added that CXC vowed to reinstate the subjects which were of economic importance.
And the idea was to work through with the ministries, and for those for which those subjects were important, we had indicated to the ministry that once it is of economic importance, we will continue to offer those subjects, provided that the economic cost is shared going forward.
The Examinations Council CEO stated that the body as currently constituted will soon be no more as the organization undertakes a complete overhaul integrating AI.
We recognize now that CXC cannot remain the same way, and so what we'll be discussing at council tomorrow are very important matters that will see the transformation and the repositioning of CXC. I dare to say that this is the beginning of the end of CXC as you know it, because we are doing a complete overall transformation of the organization from the governance level to the organizational level and our operational level. So you'll
E-testing for special needs students was a main topic of discussion during a meeting between CXC officials and secondary school principals at the Finance Administrative Center. Director of Operations of Examination Services, Dr. Nicole Manning, spoke about e-testing in general and for students with special needs sitting CXC exams.
Educators are continuing to capitalize on digital innovation to enhance learning outcomes for students with special needs. The Caribbean Examinations Council, CXC, is considering implementing e-testing to assist students with special needs sit the test. Director of Operations of the Examination Services at CXC, Dr. Nicole Manning, recently met with secondary school principals here to address any challenges or concerns about examinations or the process. Educators asked Dr. Manning whether CXC was considering using speech to text and vice versa as options instead of human accommodations, given the push toward e-testing and encouraging personal independence.
If we are going to consider these students, our students with these special needs, we have to consider that e-testing is the solution. Colleagues, our students are digital natives. They are ready for it. We have to believe it. We have to receive it. We have to make it happen for them. This is the solution.
Dr. Manning told educators that CXC is currently in the process of designing a generative AI policy.
The region cannot be left behind, colleagues. When we had COVID in 2020, the IDB, I remember, said we were 50% ready as a region, and we saw what it did to us. I am asking that we make sure that we buckle together, because CXC is ready and has been delivering the electronic assessment. What we are asking you to do is to join with us. This is the solution for these candidates.
Still to come in Network News. 88 boats docked at Camper Nicholson's Port Louis Marina as the Arc Plus rally ended its race in Grenada for the 4th year.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicle insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for one whole year, and every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Caribberies, Coop Bank, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
Tourism is me. Tourism is you. Tourism is everybody, and tourism connects us all.
Did you know that tourism generates revenue and foreign exchange earnings?
Did you know it stimulates infrastructural development and facilitates cultural exchange among people?
You must know tourism is linked to all industries,
from agriculture to construction.
So support the industry today and be welcoming to all our visitors.
Tourism is my business. Tourism is your business. Tourism is our business. Listen, one and all. Tourism connects us all.
A message from the Ministry of Tourism
and the Grenada Tourism Authority.
Weed shame from the garden of your lips. Cleanse silence of attained perpetual violence. Grow righteous tongues and loving hands of truth. For your tears harvest help, guide our youth.
Your power and your love is pure. Replenish the earth with your essence, yeah. There's so much you endure. Touch everyone with this message, yeah. One thing that I know for sure, it's time that we start to restore the violence on women no more. Hey, let me see you put your hands up so we can put our hands up. I want you to stand up and play a part.
holiday seasons are upon us. The makers of Grenada's #1 premium rum are ready to grant your Christmas rum wish. Enter our Dear Clark's Court Christmas promotion for a chance to win. Every purchase of 3 750 milliliters bottles of Clark's Court products grants the customer an entry into the Dear Clark's Court promotion. The customer must complete their letter that will be provided asking Clark's Court to grant their Christmas rum wish. On the wish list, the customer will ask for 1 bottle of product of their choice that they want Clark's Court to grant them for the season. After the customer completes their letter, it will be placed in a box to be drawn on the selected promotion dates. Every product will be available on the wish list with the exception of Clark's Court 50th anniversary rum. The promotion will run at Nick's Barrel House and on all authorized Clark's Court sales then only. This promotion will feature 6 draws that will be announced on our social media pages. Enter today for a chance to let Clark's Court grant your rum wish. Drink responsibly. Must be 18 years and older to enter.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anse, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
It's back, and you must win. Yes, Grenada. As the name says, you're bound to win. In the NLA's 2024, you must win promotion. Simply spend $15 or more in a single purchase on Daily Pick 3, Daily Cash 4, or Playway. Then check your ticket to see what you have won. Look for the words, you won, free cash, or free Insta tickets, or free raffle entries for chances to win. Not 1, but 2 Suzuki Swift cars. In the NLA's 2024, you must win promotion. Over $100,000 in prizes to be won. So be sure to spend in increments of $15 on all your daily games for the rest of the year. Promotion runs from November 15th to December 31st, 2024. Terms and conditions apply. Must be 18 or older to participate. NLA, spreading the Christmas cheer to you and those who's there.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
Welcome back. You're watching the news. A boost for Grenada's tourism with over 400 cruises on island. We have more in this Christina John report.
Having crossed the Arc Plus finish line, 88 boats are now docked at the Campo Nicholson's Port Louis Marina. The Arc Plus rally has ended its race in Grenada for the 4th year. The first boats arrived on December 3rd. The 2024 race will see 94 yachts berthing on the island. The Atlantic Rally for Cruisers, formerly known as Arc Plus, is a prestigious international two-stage cruising rally that draws participants from around the world. The event began on November 10th, covering approximately 2,100 miles over 16 days from Cape Verde to Grenada. 22 countries are being represented with over 400 people, including children. The event manager, Fergus Donipace, said they've seen continuous growth of this event.
Plus is a two-stage rally. The boats all meet in Las Palmas in Gran Canaria in the Canary Islands, and we then sail from there to Mindelo in the Cape Verde Islands, where the boats take a 4 or 5 day stop, some for 6 days depending on when they arrive, and they enjoy some tours and some parties there before then sailing on to Grenada. This year we've had 94 boats taking part, and of the 94, 27 were multi-hulls, which is a new record for Arc Plus this year, so ever more popular every year, year on year.
The Grenada Tourism Authority supports the initiative of the Arc Plus. Carl Hashdialik, GTA's Chief Operations Officer, cites the positive impact on Grenada's tourism.
Plus is really very important for us here in Grenada. The yachting industry, we're really trying to make it one of those places in the Eastern Caribbean that you must stop and you must see. We really want to be able to share our beautiful country with all of you, and of course, having these nautical events on top of the line, they are really very important for the destination and of course, for us here. Now, benefits for this yachting activity. It not only raises the profile for Grenada with global yachting in the global yachting circles globally, but of course it increases yachting arrivals outside of the Arc Plus events. And that really is very, very important for us as we continue to build what we know as pure.
Sarah Trimlett is the General Manager of Campo and Nicholson's Port Louis Marina.
Port Louis Marina is built and designed to host large-scale marine and yachting community events such as Arc Plus and the other events that we've heard mentioned here today, such as the Rourke, which will be coming over in January. We're very excited as a team, all of us, to be able to have this opportunity to invite all our international guests and rallies and regattas. We also support local events such as Grenada Sailing Week.
Christina John, GBN News.
Before the break, government continues its injection of funds into the agriculture sector post-Hurricane Beryl. Here's what we can tell you. Over 15 farmers will receive income support of at least $4,500 each, with one farmer to receive $9,000. Minister for Agriculture Lennox Andrews encouraged the farmers not to give up on planting nutmeg.
Happy today, good. So let's use my money to plant back some of the nutmeg and keep our spice status in the world going. We can't afford to lose that. So with these few words, I want to wish you a very happy and a very meaningful Christmas. Continue to stay healthy, continue with your very good work, and continue to produce the good food and the quality food, the healthy food for all of us here in Grenada. So as a nation and as a people, we remain strong and we remain healthy from your good hands, your good agricultural hands.
Acting Prime Minister Andy Williams pledged government's continued support and explained to farmers how important they are to the country's food security.
When you look at 2024, it started off number one in a drought. Up until May, the Granatan lake was getting lower. Now I had to stop taking water from the lake. And so then we saw as soon as the season started, the first day we were hit with, on July 1st, we were hit with a hurricane, Beryl. and then what happened? Your crops got destroyed. So you suffer from the drought, and then you suffer from the hurricane. You see, and that's where resilience come in. So just want to say that we appreciate your hard work and dedication to feed in our communities. The monetary support provided by the government is intended to ease your burdens and your challenges. Let us use resources wisely now to see what we can do, and in doing that, probably taking outside the box and using unconventional methods of farming so that we can be more resilient and in the long run more sustainable.
Minister for Climate Resilience, Renewable Energy and the Environment, Karine James, implored farmers to adopt climate-smart practices.
When Hurricane Beryl struck Grenada, just on the first day, or the first few days of the hurricane cycle being open, it leaves us to reflect on our practices, not only for those that are directly involved in the climate space and directly involved in that sector, but specifically so for the persons that are involved directly in the agricultural sector. Because without food, we cannot survive. And so that is why it is very important, and it has been important for us that we take agriculture very seriously in terms of helping our farmers build their resilience. That is why we have decided as a government to use agriculture, or to focus on agriculture as one of the 5 sectors, one of the 5 pillars that we are going to try to build our resilience, build our sustainability.
Stay with us. The sports news is next.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Win big in the ACB season of joy and rewards.
Oh, joy, joy, joy and rewards. It's the season to enter and win what's yours. Have your loan payments wiped away for a year, bringing the joy of Christmas to you. We know that you're ready for the holidays with the $500 weekly giveaway. Oh, joy, joy, joy and rewards with ACB season of joy and rewards. For the weeks leading up until Christmas, take a loan into now and win with us. Oh, joy, joy, joy and rewards with ACB season of joy and rewards.
Terms and conditions apply.
It happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep. Including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Good evening, sporting fans. The 2024 D's Sports Shop Secondary Schools Netball Tournament came to a gripping end at the Tanti Netball Complex today. The finals saw 4 schools vying for championship honors in both A and B divisions. They were Happy Hill Secondary, Grenville Secondary, Anglican High, and St. Joseph's Convent St. George's. After all was said and done, the final whistle was blown and the Tantine Queens emerged as junior division champions, beating Grenville Secondary 29-19. Happy Hill Secondary won their third place playoff match over SJC St. George's 18-0. Meanwhile, Grenville Secondary gave the big parish a reason to smile, beating Anglican High 43-30. Happy Hill Secondary finished in third place after getting the better of SJC St. George's 33-21. Well, West Indies coasted to a 7-wicket win against Bangladesh in St. Kitts to claim the 3-match one-day international series. It was West Indies' first one-day international series win against Bangladesh in 10 years. They had won the last 4 one-day international series between the two sides. West Indies on Sunday broke Bangladesh's 11-match winning streak against them in the first one-day international. Jaden Seals' career best figure of 4 for 22 led the home side's bowling efforts as they bowled out the visitors for 227 in 45.5 overs. Brandon King struck a rapid 82 to accelerate West Indies' chase as they completed the win in 36.5 overs. Captain Shea Hope and Shafane Rutherford who struck 113 in the first game, while the unbeaten batsmen who completed the game. Bangladesh, meanwhile, have won just 1 out of their last 6 one-day international series, while West Indies have turned around their fortunes in the format. They have now won consecutive one-day international series wins after beating England last month. They lost one-day international series against Australia and Sri Lanka earlier in the year. Grenada opened their 2024 Winlot Inc. Windward Islands Cricket Board Under-15 Championship with a sobering 5-wicket defeat by St. Lucia at the Darren Sammy Cricket Ground on Sunday. St. Lucia dismissed Grenada for 115 in 32.5 overs after captain Janelle Williams won the toss. Daniel Lord was the pick of the bowlers with 3 for 7 from just 2.2 overs, while Williams, who started the Grenada innings behind the stumps, laid down the gloves to pick up 3 for 21 from 6 overs. Caleb Charles also bowled well, 2 for 15 from 5 overs. Jamie Wickham led the Grenadian batting with 35 of 64 balls. We can tell you too, St. Lucia's response was ragged in parts, but 33 from Captain Williams, who was named man of the match, steadied the ship after the home side lost their 4th wicket on 78. Travern Edwards made 18 at the top of the order, while Kyle Stevens added 22 in a solid partnership for the 2nd wicket. St. Lucia eventually got to 116 for 5 to open their campaign with victory. Elsewhere, the St. Vincent and the Grenadines beat Dominica by 7 wickets at the Gros Islet playing field. On Monday at the Darren Sammy Cricket Ground, the home team will play St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Tuesday will be a rest day. The hosts will clash with the defending champions on Wednesday. Australia will play 3 tests during their 2025 tour of the West Indies after Cricket Australia and Cricket West Indies agreed to expand the original schedule of 2 test matches in June to July. The series will be part of the new World Test Championship WTC cycle, which asks for a minimum of 2 tests between participating teams. Australia's previous test series in the Caribbean took place in 2015 when the Michael Clark-led side dominated with victories in Dominica and Jamaica. Australia have since toured every test-playing nation except the West Indies. This upcoming tour will be the first time the teams have played a 3-match series in the West Indies since 2012, when Australia secured a 2-0 victory. The most recent clash between the sides, held in Australia earlier this year, ended 1 apiece. The highlight of the series was West Indies pacer Shamar Joseph's heroics at the Gabba, where he guided a rare test win over Australia, breaking a 21-year drought. After taking a 5-wicket haul on debut at the Adelaide Oval, Joseph backed it up with a famous second innings haul of 7 for 68 in Brisbane to spearhead the tourists to an 8-run win. The tour will also feature 3 one-day internationals and 3 T20 internationals. Sports news for now. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley says a delegation from CARICOM will be invited to observe Trinidad and Tobago's general elections. Prime Minister Rowley gave the assurance today while speaking on a motion in the House of Representatives to approve the Draft Elections and Boundaries Commission Order 2024.
I am waiting. I have already given the instruction. The draft is prepared. Any minute now can come in front of me. I have already indicated to the Secretariat at CARICOM that the government of Trinidad and Tobago is asking CARICOM to send a delegation whenever the election takes place in Trinidad and Tobago. We expect a CARICOM delegation. I would sign it. It is due to come to me anytime now.
Further afield, the next general elections, constitutionally due in 2025, opposition leader Kamala Persad-Bissessar has repeatedly asked for international observers. However, Dr. Rowley maintains the observer team will be from within CARICOM.
So we are going to have CARICOM. We are going to have CARICOM. I did receive from the member or some one of her underlings a list of all kind of Tom, Dick and Harry from Ohio and Timbuktu. I'm not inviting them yet. I don't know who they are, but I'm certainly going to have ask CARICOM.
All right, same story there. Let's go further afield now and tell you that Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has taken the stand for the first time in his long-running corruption trial, rejecting what he described as absurd allegations against him. Appearing at a crowded courtroom in Tel Aviv on Tuesday, the embattled Israeli leader said the charges leveled against him were an ocean of absurdity.
5 years after his indictment on 3 separate corruption charges, Benjamin Netanyahu is finally appearing in court. Ministers of his party and right-wing coalition are attending in solidarity.
I'm sure of his innocence, and I am sure that his innocence will be proven.
This is a polarizing case in Israel, fueling what Netanyahu's opponents say is his campaign to complete a judicial coup and undermine the press. In right-wing circles, anger for now is aimed mostly at the Attorney General who brought the charges.
From my perspective, there is a volatile situation in the files here, and I'm also expecting from my colleagues, the ministers, not only to talk against the Attorney General, but also to send her home.
Outside the courthouse, a mixed crowd. Supporters angry at what they say is a witch hunt against Netanyahu. And protesters also angry at what they view as the man's selfish campaign to stay in power at any cost, including the lives of captives in Gaza. Benjamin Netanyahu is fighting for his freedom and political future in Israel and abroad. Aside from this case, he's also wanted by the ICC on war crimes charges. But as long as his right-wing coalition holds, Netanyahu's endless wars and territorial expansion in the region will likely continue. Nooradi Al Jazeera, Amman.
A reminder of the headlines right after this. A reminder of the headlines. Royal Clipper crew rescues 2 Grenadian fishermen in distress at sea. Emmeline Pear and Peter David are the 2 lone names confirmed for the political leadership of the new National Party. Public Accounts Committee to hold its first meeting in 2025. Also in the news regionally, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley says CARICOM delegation invited to observe Trinidad and Tobago's upcoming general elections. Internationally, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu appears in court on corruption charges. Plus, in the sports news, Grenville Secondary and Anglican High claim championship honors in netball final, while Sarin seals the series in 7-wicket win for West Indies. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. That's all from us for now. Thank you. Good night.